What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Offside Shenanigans. Today we'll be going over the Super Bowl. Hey, Uh, yeah, that Super Bowl is all right. Nothing special.
It was a bit of a
I'd
dud,
say it's
wasn't it?
boring. Yeah, I mean, I thought it would at least be somewhat competitive.
It was a great defensive game.
Oh
And
yeah.
I even thought the Patriots played well defensively.
But that Seahawks defense is like they just dominated the Patriots bad. I mean that was pitiful. I feel bad for Drake May.
What Seattle did made what Philly did against Kansas City last year. I thought what Seattle did was more impressive than what Philly did last year, and Philly dominated too. Defensively, just defensively. Philly as a team dominated better, and then let their foot off the gas, much like Seattle did. At the end, like the final score makes that game look way closer than it ever was, just like the previous year. But Seattle was impressive, and Kenneth Walker finally got his flowers. I hate that he didn't get a touchdown in the game.
Yeah.
I would say the one flaw for Seattle was the fact that they only got one touchdown. They probably should have been able to get a second touchdown.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, I guess they did get a second touchdown, but it was defensively. So,
yeah,
I mean,
pick
offensively,
six, wasn't it?
Having five field goals, that's great that he was able to. Yeah, it was a pick six.
Yeah,
it was great that he was able to set the record and everything. Myers, he's a hell of a kicker. Deserves to be in a record book. You know what I mean? But I mean, just lack of a total team dominance, in my opinion.
Yeah. There was definitely some struggles on that offense, especially early.
Yes.
I mean, they did get those field goals, but outside of that, it wasn't a great performance outside of Kenneth Walker.
I didn't think either line played well.
No.
New England's was terrible. Seattle's wasn't terrible, but it wasn't good, especially in pass blocking.
I don't know. Which was crazy because
I'm sorry.
Both offensive lines played pretty well this season.
Throughout the year. Yeah. Will Campbell specifically was just lost. He didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
He was overmatched from the get-go.
And you just
Drake
gotta
May,
step up.
Drake really didn't play well throughout the whole playoffs.
Yeah. I saw that he has like what was it, like the worst EPA for a quarterback in the since like 2000 or something. I mean, I don't think that says a whole lot, but I don't think he's had the worst playoff.
I don't remember what
run
metric
by a quarterback.
I saw another
metric. I don't know
metric.
what that's based off.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I'm not sure exactly what it's based off either. But I saw another metric, but I don't remember what it was. I'm sorry. Just said basically graded him as like the second worst quarterback in the play or Super Bowl history. In that game, like in their game.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't know. I guess it's something to look at or ponder on.
He had 2 touchdowns. He had 2 picks. He had 295 passing yards. I'm not surprised that he had more yards. I expected that to happen because I thought he would get garbage time. I mean, I predicted them to win by 17. It's not like I'm shocked that Seattle just manhandled them. I just thought it would be a whole lot more scoring than what there was.
Yeah. What was it, like three total offensive touchdowns?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean there was only 42 points.
I thought that would be like at the first or second quarter. I thought there was going to be a decent amount of scoring in this game.
It became apparent after that first quarter that there wasn't going to be, though.
Yeah. Yeah. I saw that first quarter and I was like, oh, man, none of my bets are going to hit.
So it's not often that you see throughout the season, if I remember right, that Seattle really ever scored a ton because they didn't have to.
Yeah.
Am I wrong on that?
No.
I'm going to go back and look, but yeah, I mean, I think the most was that. Well, I guess against Cardinals, they were 44-22.
I think a lot of that was defensive, though. I think they had like 2 pick sixes or something.
Niners, but I think that was more of about an arch rival thing.
That's playoffs. Well, that first Niners game, they didn't score much. Or the first or second one, it was 13-3, whichever one that one was.
I think you're right. It had to do with defense. forcing good field position and stuff.
Yeah.
Because Darnold, in that game, they won 41-6. He only had 124 yards.
Yeah,
And Walker, who had 3 touchdowns, only had 116 yards.
Yeah. Who was the quarterback for the Cardinals that game? That was
that would have been Murray, I think. No, that would have been that was Brissett.
Yeah. I remember Brissett had a horrible game that week until like garbage time. But I mean, yeah, they really just don't put a lot of points on teams when they were beating them
because they don't have to. And I think that they just play smart. Like, it's a very well-coached team. Mike McDonald deserves his flowers. I'm super excited for Darnold. I think it's great that he's kind of got some monkeys off his back. Do I think Sam Darnold is like the next coming of Josh Allen and all that stuff? And Patrick Mahomes? Like, not even a little bit. But I think that this shows you don't have to be. I mean, what do all those guys have in common? Outside of Patrick Mahomes, and he's not. I don't even think he's in the top 10 anymore. Is he? Of paid quarterbacks?
I don't think so.
I mean, I think this would be a good topic to do in the offseason, is look at the top 10 quarterbacks and see how those teams did.
Yeah, I think that would be a good one.
I've always said pay that much money and still feel
to one team. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the Bills are the number one team to look at with something like that.
Yeah. For all the haters that Josh Allen has, the dude is talented. And to say otherwise is just idiocy. It's just so stupid. But there's not enough around him. And as good as he is, he's not that good to make up for it all the time.
Yeah. And I think that's what that's what made Brady so good at winning. Dude was, I mean, I'm aware that he had a supermodel wife at the time that was bringing in tons of money, so he didn't really need to be paid a ton while he was playing. But that dude did not take big. I mean, he didn't get paid much playing.
He still got paid.
He didn't want to be paid much because he'd rather win.
He got paid well, but he didn't get paid.
He got paid well, but it's not like what these players are making.
Yeah. And so why wouldn't like Sam Darnold, he got paid well this year, but he's not getting that big money that those other guys did. And look what they were able to do around him. Mm-hmm. I don't think that's by happenstance.
But yeah, maybe quarterbacks need to learn stuff from those instances. Like it worked out for Darnold. It's worked great for Brady.
I think we need, as fans and people in the media and like everything, we also need to learn that we're connecting greatness with Super Bowls all the time. And I get it to an extent, but this is like the ultimate team sport, man. When there's only 10 players on a basketball court, one player can impact that a ton, right? A whole lot easier than one player can when there's 22 on a field, or there's 18 on a field, like in baseball. You know what I mean? I would say the same thing about baseball. Basketball, I kind of get it. The superstars being connected to the championships and how great they are, and if they're in the Hall of Fame, that kind of stuff, I get it more. I don't get it in baseball and football specifically. I understand there's a certain level of greatness that you have to get to win the Super Bowl. But do we really think Sam Darnold or Trent Dilfer or Joe Flacco even are Hall of Fame worthy because they won a Super Bowl? Sam's going to have to do a whole lot more to be considered for Hall of Fame.
He's still got a lot to prove for the Hall of Fame.
For the same reason I said Eli Manning is not a surefire Hall of Famer, these other guys aren't. There's no way anybody is going to tell me Eli Manning was a better quarterback than Dan Marino just because he won two Super Bowls and Marino didn't win any. That's just wrong. To try and say that is wrong. And as fans, we have to stop connecting that so heavily. Like the media helps drive that too. Sports talk radio. It goes too far, in my opinion. I'll shut the hell up and stop my rant.
I mean, I get it. Super Bowls definitely don't make you better than somebody.
Not by themselves.
Yeah. You also gotta, show, like, on the field too, that you deserve to be out there.
Yeah, I don't think Eli Manning is not a chump. I'm not trying to say that either. I just think Eli isn't the best of the best.
No, and I'll agree with you there. But I also think, let's say Eli was playing in a different era. I think he could have been then.
I don't think he would have been what he was then, though. Either.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible. I don't know. We'd never know.
I mean, that's the thing with that. Like it's very hard to compare to different eras.
Yeah, the eras are really hard to compare because the league has evolved insanely throughout the years.
And the rules have evolved.
Yep.
Like
it's just
back when Sammy Baugh played, who just passed away, R.I.P. I mean, some of the quarterbacks who played then, I don't know that they could play now because of the athleticism of everybody and just the evolution of all that. But even if he did, like, the dude knew how to read defenses. The dude knew how to do things that quarterbacks were asked to do then. Would he have adapted? Probably. But would he have been as good as he was? Nobody's going to know. And it's impossible to try and compare that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's just leagues changing. But yeah, I mean, it wasn't a bad Super Bowl. I thought the playoffs were super fun. It was nice seeing new teams in it.
I enjoyed the playoffs as a general rule.
Yeah, it was nice seeing, like, it was pretty much just all new teams.
Yeah, and that was.
And I thought
like
it was refreshing. It was a blast seeing the Bears finally win again.
I bet it was
huge refreshment.
That hasn't happened for a minute. And now you got 10 more years.
Whatever. Next year. Listen, I don't see us getting worse.
I don't either.
Knock on wood.
I don't either.
But great, now you got me second guessing it. But
nobody thought Detroit was gonna. Well, not many thought Detroit was not gonna make the playoffs this year either, though. Yeah, I predicted that. That's about the only thing I predicted right, though. So.
Yeah, I mean, I had Seattle and New England having losing season, so what do I know? I mean, that, like, Seattle's turnaround from last season was insane because they were a losing team last year, weren't they?
No,
they weren't.
I don't think so.
Oh,
I think they were like 9-8 or something.
Oh, well, I thought they regressed because that offensive line was bad last year, and Darnold just doesn't play well behind bad offensive lines. I think that's what I mainly was focused on.
I think they have a great plan there.
Yeah, and that offensive line is amazing. Yeah,
and the Patriots have a great head coach.
Really turned that team.
The Patriots were not 14-3 worthy. Like, to be, they did have a weak schedule, and it showed at the end, especially. And
Drake May's just got to clean up some of his sloppiness, and, like, I can see he will probably be a great quarterback.
Drake he will. He is a great quarterback, but he didn't have time to do anything in this game.
Yeah,
that line struggled.
That was terrible.
Yeah,
which, I mean, Campbell's, he's gonna grow. He's got this offseason to learn more. Yeah, just he had to step up, and he just didn't. Which usually offensive linemen usually take a couple years to even get to a high level.
Overall, he had
rookies. Yeah. So I mean, there's probably going to be some people that are overreacting because of his game. I wouldn't be too worried about it.
They'll continue to get better. That's a good team.
Yep.
They're just not as good as the record showed, I don't think.
Yeah.
Not yet.
But I mean, no, I agree. We'll see how that goes. See what they do in the off season. See if they upgrade anything. I don't know their cap situation. We'll probably talk about that later on.
They need to add to the defense. They need to add another receiver. I think. But yeah, I mean,
have you seen anything about the Seahawks situation? They have so much cap going into next year. It's insane how much they have. I think it's like $70 million.
You think they bring Walker back?
Maybe, probably. Do you think he's going to be a lot?
I don't know. I don't know where he'll end up going, but I would be shocked if they keep him with Charbonnet.
Yeah.
And Holani,
I mean,
he wasn't bad. But you cannot go draft another guy. I mean, there's so many reasons why. I would just be shocked when you got a guy like Charbonnet if they sign him at any kind of big deal.
Yeah. I mean, I think Seahawks should keep Walker.
I don't disagree. I just don't think they're
Because
going
him and Charbonnet were, him and Charbonnet were a great 1-2 punch, especially later in the season.
Yeah, but they definitely favor Charbonnet. So if you're Walker, wouldn't you want to go to a team that's going to use you like you got to be used in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Maybe
we'll go over like a top. We'll go over like top landing spots for him this offseason. I mean, I think that would be a good one. But we'll see how that also pans out. I mean, they should re-sign him. We'll see what they do.
Congratulations to him for the MVP.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great game by him. He played.
Yes, it was.
I mean, he did his job, and I think he was one of the sole reasons why they won and were able to keep that game alive for them.
100%. He had 161 yards total.
Yeah,
Pretty awesome.
He killed it. But yeah, with the season being over, we'll be doing an episode, or we'll try to be doing an episode every week. Probably once during the first week of free agency, we'll do a couple videos as news comes out. With how big that week will be, and then we'll just keep going on whatever comes out from then on. We'll just keep you guys up to date on that news. If you guys want to be notified for that, just hit that notification bell on YouTube. I think Apple already puts it out if you listen on Apple. But yeah, if you're listening or watching on YouTube, like, subscribe, leave a comment on what you guys think. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and leave a review. But yeah, thank you guys.